welcome back to my channel. So if you've been watching me on Snapchat for a while, you will know that I did film this look about a month or two months ago actually, and then my external hard drive completely broke and I lost all my footage. So yeah, I loved this look so much that I had to recreate it for you guys again and film it again. And also you guys were like, please wait to see the green look. So here it is, I've done it all over again now, and yeah, I absolutely love this look. I hope you guys do too. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys, so that you're notified about loads of cool videos I've got coming up for you. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you like this look, because it does really help me out, so I'd really appreciate it if you could. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and obviously you will know what's going on with my life and be up to date with everything in general over there. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy watching this makeup look and recreating it if you do, and yeah, enjoy! To start, I have my MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre, and this is going to act as a base for our eyeshadows, and I'm taking this all over the lid up to the brow bone and also just along that lower lash line, just because I'm going to do all of the eyes first, and I just want the eyeshadows to stick and get rid of any discoloration so you can see the colour of the eyeshadows clearly. Then I'm just going to set that with some translucent powder, and this is the Laura Mercier one, and I'm just taking this mainly through the crease and above it, so anywhere where we're going to blend our eyeshadows, because it just makes it a lot easier and really nice and smooth. Then I'm taking this Morphe palette and this really nice like neon green shade. I'm going to leave the names and everything down below in the description box for you, but yeah, on a fluffy blending brush I am taking this through the crease and above it and then on the lower lash line, and this is going to be our transitional blending shade for this look. Then I'm going to this sleek ultra matte V2 palette, and I'm taking this gorgeous dark green colour, and on a MAC 217 brush I am focusing this shade through the crease first and building that up in the crease outer corner and along the lower lash line, just because now when I pat on the same green eyeshadow on the lid, it's kind of like easier to blend into the crease, if that makes sense, because the crease is already done and blended. And then always go back in with your big blending brush to make sure everything looks seamless. Then I'm taking a black eyeshadow, and this is from the Huda Beauty palette. You can use any black shadow that you want, but I'm just taking a little bit on the outer corner of my eye and also a little bit through the crease, and then I'm also just taking it along the lower lash line, really nice and close to the lashes. Then I'm taking the same brush that I used to blend the green eyeshadow, the dark green eyeshadow, over the top of that, and then again the big fluffy blending brush, just because I want to diffuse that black out. I don't really want to see too much black. Then I'm taking these two glitters, and I've dipped the Urban Decay glitter into the Makeup Geek one because I like to apply it with the the Urban Decay brush, but I liked the shade of the Makeup Geek glitter, which is in the shade Martian, and I've just applied that on the lid, and I've stopped it about halfway. And then for liner, I've got a gel liner, and I'm not creating any wing with this. I'm just taking this along the lash line to create depth, and then I'm just making sure the end of that liner is kind of like blended into the outer corner of the eye. Moving on to the face now, I'm using this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer to smooth out the skin, and it's just going to help our foundation go on so much nicer. But I'm just applying my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer before foundation, just in any areas where I've got any scarring or discoloration. Then for foundation, I've got the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation, and I've mixed these two shades together, and I am just stippling this all over the skin. I really love this foundation and the shades. I will leave them down below for you. And then for concealer, I'm using my favourite concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Medium, and as you can see, I'm just highlighting with this, and I'm taking it underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, also on my cupid's bow and chin, and then I'm just going to blend that out. You want to make sure when you're blending it really close to that lower lash line that you don't get rid of that smoky lower lash line. So go back in with your eyeshadow brush if you want to just smoke it out further. And then I'm just going to set all of those areas in place with the same Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just patting this over those highlighted areas, making sure that they stay put, really. And yeah, and then I'm just dusting it off because I don't really like to let the powder sit on my skin for too long. And then I've got my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium Dark, which you can see is so well loved, and I'm just taking this really lightly across the rest of my face to set the rest of my makeup. And then for mascara, I've got this Tarte Man Eater mascara, and I'm just applying a few coats of this onto my top and bottom lashes. And then I also applied a kohl liner just in my inner waterline and the top waterline also. Try not to poke yourself in the eye, I actually did. But yeah, this just adds a little bit more drama to the look. For bronzer, I've got this Ofra Cosmetics Versatile Matte Bronzer, which is one of my absolute favourites. And I'm just applying this on my cheeks and also just along my temples. And this is just to give the skin some warmth and a little bit of dimension. But then to further give your skin some dimension, I'm contouring using this amazing Morphe palette. Again, the name will be down below. But I'm mixing these two shades together and just taking this through the hollows of my cheeks, also just along my temples. And then I've kind of just used a brush with like normal face powder on it to like buff it all out and blend it all in together because I wanted it to look really smooth and seamless. And then I'm taking the lighter contour shade that I use just down the sides of my new little nosy, just to contour that a little bit. And then to highlight, I'm taking this amazing Huda Beauty Gold Sands palette, and I'm taking the cream shade first, and this is Fiji, I believe it is, and I'm just patting this onto my cheekbones, and oh my god, this stuff is beautiful. I absolutely love it. And although I did already have powder on, it did actually look okay, like it went on fine. So yeah, I'm just taking this on my nose also, and then I'm using the powder highlighter, and this is Seychelles, and just on a fan brush I am just blending this over the top of that liquid, well, cream highlighter, and just putting it basically all over my face. You can never have too much highlight, guys. And then for blusher, I'm taking this shade from the Morphe 9B palette, and I am just applying this onto my onto the apples of my cheeks and back towards the cheekbones. And then for lips, I've got Plum Lip Liner by MAC and Bow and Arrow Liquid Lipstick by Kat Von D. This is such a really like lovely staple nude. I really love this combination. So yeah, I'm just lining my lips with this first, and then I will be applying my liquid lipstick. Just a little tip, guys, whenever you are applying a nude lipstick with a darker lip line, always make sure you blend the lip liner into the liquid lipstick just so that it looks a bit nicer. And then I'm taking this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline, I believe, and I'm just applying this over the top just to give you that nice glossy lip. And then finally I'm applying some falsies, and these are the Violet Voss Wispy 4 Days lashes, and these are one of my absolute favorites. But this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you like it. Please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you do. Comment down below with what else you'd love to see. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in my next one. Mwah!